So I wanted to vent a little bit today, and it's been a while since we had a real raw rant, but just to put a bow, a finito on the whole Trent Williams saga situation, where I'm happy as a clam, got Ezra Cleveland at 58, future left tackle of the Vikings. Let's go. But this entire Trent Williams saga, when we've been quick to point out when there's sort of inconsistencies in the story where it just doesn't feel right, where we're always on this channel. If you're new to this channel, by the way, well, hello, welcome. You're brand new, Jerome. We're always cautioning the viewers, the listeners, think for yourself, and cui bono, who benefits. So nothing leaks for no reason. Everything has an agenda. Every single move, every single piece of information out there does have a secondary motive behind it. So thinking about what happened with the Trent Williams situation, where we said pre-draft and this whole huff and puff, Washington using the media just to, Washington has multiple teams in. There could be 5 teams. The Vikings may have blown their chance. I mean, John Keim, ESPN reported there is basically their toady, that Washington just using him like a puppet, more like a Muppet, but the Jets could be in. Take back in 11. Browns could be in. They take Wills at 10. The Eagles could be in. They just took Dillard in the first round. The Chargers could be in. They took Trey Pipkins in the third round. He's going to be left out of the future. The Niners are now in, depending on what happens to Joe Staley. Okay, sure, whatever. So, like we said from the beginning, I think the Vikings were actually the only team at the table that was like, maybe we'll give you a fourth, maybe we'll give you the late third. I don't know. We'll see how the draft goes. I think that was it. I think that was the entire amount of interest. And Washington has been a bunch of dithering morons this entire time. They should have traded Trent Williams last year at the trade deadline. They probably could have got a second, maybe even got a first, right? And then, be done with it. All the drama's gone. No more, whatever. Because, this hangs over the fans like a smog, because fans love Trent Williams. They really do. They want a top 5 left tackle back on their team, but he is not, because of a grudge against ownership. And yes, Bruce Allen was a big part of that. He's gone, but guess who is still there? Daniel Snyder. Still running things. It's weird how they've been so incompetent ever since he bought the team. Just very, very odd. But the whole Trent Williams, moved him during the trade deadline, moved him earlier, but they're like, we're holding out for more. We demand a second-round pick for Trent Williams, or we're not moving him. Well, good luck. You ain't moving him. And then it came down to, the Vikings drafted Ezra Cleveland, and then the reports came out. There was a trade in place, but Trent Williams nixed it at the last second. And then initially, I was a little mad at Trent Williams. I'm like, bull-loney. You're like a coach who doesn't get a job, and then he withdraws his name from consideration. Like, dude, your ass wasn't getting that job anyway. So initially, I was like, all right, Trent Williams. But here's, we had to trace back. It's like, again, who benefits from this? So you're telling me this, that there was a trade in place with the Vikings, and Trent Williams had an extension in place with the Vikings, and then all of a sudden he was like, no. No, I have had people comment like, maybe his contract extension wasn't as big as his thought. Would you rather play for $12 million a year or zero, which is what he's going to get once he holds out for Washington for another year, which he's shown that he's perfectly okay with doing. The guy's taking care of his money. He's very principled about things. So I think he's actually going to sit out another year. And so then I was like, that makes absolute 0 sense at all. So I was like, again, who benefits? Cui bono. Washington benefits from this. I was like, it wasn't us. We had a trade in place. We were ready to go. But then Trent Williams is like, nah. That makes absolutely 0 sense. But you know what it does? If you put that out there and the Washington fans believe it. By the way, Washington fans are some of the most delusional fans in the league. Actually, they are the most. And I'm including being very well versed in the Packers owners. Yeah. So they're like, Trent Williams nixed at the last second. Baloney. Absolute baloney. So I don't think that there was actual legit deal in place. But the fact that Washington completely blew it, they didn't want to look like complete dithering morons. So they're like, Trent Williams, we had a deal in place. We were doing our jobs. And Trent Williams was like, no, I don't believe it for a second. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens on day 3. I don't think they pull a trade. I don't think San Francisco will be in. I think Washington also has too much pride to give them up for a 6th-round pick or a 7th-round pick, which is all they're going to get now. And, Washington fans in the comments, we'll see a bunch of them on this video where it's like, Washington still has all the leverage. Well, no, you don't really. Where you have a player, left tackle, who, yeah, is a top 5 guy 2 years ago, is going to be 32 years old. And guess what? It's not like he's getting any younger. So you have a depreciating asset. And yeah, next offseason, after he holds up for another year, as well as the trade deadline this year, you're probably going to be like, we demand a first-round pick for Trent Williams. God. They should just cut their losses when it's clear that he wasn't going to play for the team many, many moons ago. But wow. Just amazing. I'm just at, well, I would have liked Trent Williams. I thought it would have been really cool, but I mean, just getting Ezra Cleveland, we're good. We're good. So it's fun to just watch Washington burn. Idiots. All right, but your thoughts, let us know in the comments section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. You want to support the work, pull us on the Venmo, plus give us a follow on social media as well. Well, until next time, Skull, production value.